Alright, what is going on? It's your boy Lex. Today we are back. We are actually playing a live tournament, OU Premier League. I am playing SMOU versus I Can't Win. And I see we are facing against Stall, so this might be a long one and also a loss. But we're going to do our best. This is our first time, or not first time, but one of the more recent times that we started live recording for tournaments. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to go ahead and link this to my teammates. Alright, let's see how we can actually break through this team. It's not looking great, I'm gonna be honest. It's truly not, but maybe there's something here we could do about it. Swamper is our potential to do things. You can really rely on that. Obviously, we're gonna leave Pelipper into either the Sableye or the Zapdos. Yeah, we're just gonna leave Pelipper. This is gonna be tricky. We have Toxic on our Swampert. If we can Toxic the Pukamu, it might be winnable with Manaphy. That's really gonna be our main and only way to win this, so let's find out. Alright, they actually lead Chansey. This is giving me an opportunity to knock this off, actually. Oh, I don't have knockoff on Pelipper. I'm a little silly. But we can just hard torn here and threaten a knockoff plus defog. Yeah, as expected, they don't really want to let us knock them off. So instead, we can just knock, or we can just Hurricane here and eject out. They click Toxic. Okay, so they're like a Stall Breaker Torn instead, which is fine. We'll go Mag here and Volt Switch. Yeah, landing the Toxic on Pukamu is our only way. So let's try. Let's just click Volt Switch here. They're definitely going to respect Ice Beam. They might like double Gliscor to activate the Toxicor, but then they'll respect Ice Beam afterwards. So I think we'll just go for a double Volt Switch if they go Gliscor. Alright, let's see. The opponent's thinking quite a bit. I guess they don't really know our mag set, so they could be kind of scared of it. Like, are we Calm Mind mag or are we something else? Okay, cool. We get the Volt Switch off on their mag, which grants us a very free Swampert here. Which is a very free Waterfall, I guess? Or Rocks. Yeah, honestly, I'm down to just get a Rocks right now. Force them to bring in Zapdos to defog. We can get a Toxic off on the Zapdos. Although, I don't know if we want to risk that. Like, I don't know if we want to reveal we're Toxic before they bring in Pukamu. It's a decision. I don't know how free Waterfall is, so I'm gonna calc that real quick. Let's see. Because we're not max attack Swampert, I think we just Rocks here. Okay, they bring in their Pukamu. This Rocks up is a really big deal. I don't know if they stay in and let us go to Mag for free, so I'm actually going to click Toxic here. Okay, we catch the Chansey, that's nice. Now we go for a Waterfall. Okay, this is shaping out pretty decently for us, actually. This Swampert set is doing a really good job at trolling Stall. So this Waterfall is giga free right now. If Chansey stays in, it's taking a lot of damage plus Toxic. Like, they probably have to Soft Boiled or something. Huh, I just experienced an earthquake. That was interesting. It was a very minor one. Shouts, California. Alright. Yeah, so they're in a really tough position here. Because what do they really have to switch into Swampert? Like, they probably go back to Pukamu. Yep. And now we have a very free switch into our mag. Or we could just Toxic right now. Honestly, I'm really thinking about it, but no, we'll go Torn instead. This is way safer. Torn should troll this for life, and now we can get a U-turn off. If they stay in, it's a free Volt Switch with mag. Or actually, it's probably a free Pelipper. We don't mind Pelipper taking a Toxic. And I don't know if they want to get this Pyukumu knocked off. But we're going to keep with the momentum. This is an interesting game so far. I think they have to stay in here, but I don't want to risk Zapdos coming in right now. I think Zapdos coming in would be kind of... it would reset our momentum a lot. The reason behind that is... Okay, cool. The reason why Zapdos coming in is bad is because it lets them defog, potentially. Because they are pressure Zapdos, not static. Actually, does static defog in SM? I forget. Alright. Here we're just going to Pelipper. As they recover, it's a pretty free Manaphy here. And now I can calc Manaphy's damage into Pyukumu. So in the rain, Surf into Z Surf should knock it out after Rock. So we're just going to click Surf here. Although I guess I should calc the Swampert Waterfall into this, just to be absolutely sure. Okay, so Waterfall did 24, which does line up the roll. Okay, so it's max defense Pyukumu. We'll Manaphy here and then just Surf. Yeah, Surf is really free. Surf catches the hard Pyukumu. And if he goes Chansey, we can just Tail Glow up versus Chansey instead. Unfortunately, Z Surf in Rain doesn't knock out Pyukumu on its own. Okay, they just go Zapdos. They're just sacking this. We're going to click Surf again. Oh, actually, could it be faster? I think surely not faster. I think it actually can be faster and like Z Volt Switch, so we're not gonna risk that. Okay, that's fine. Swampert taking Toxic is not ideal, but I don't think it's the end of the world. We can't risk like a Z Thunderbolt, which these Zapdos do often run actually, because it could be speed invested. But now we basically claim a kill with Waterfall. Yeah, because it revealed lefties on Puke and Magierna. So it's definitely Z Zapdos. We definitely couldn't risk it. Even though we're most likely faster. It's just not worth losing the game on the spot. In hindsight, we could have gone Mag, I think. But then he could have... That Mag lets him defog, so maybe not. Okay, so we knock out the Zapdos. Zapdos gone. Manaphy's still looking primed. But we do have to be careful. This is one of my favorite OSTs, by the way. Even though Sword and Shield isn't like an amazing game, the gym battle music is so good. This Toxic Swampert is putting in some crazy work for us, though. I don't even know what they go to here. Is it just Pyukumu? It's Mag? Guess we'll just hit him with an Earthquake. Or Heartsu, or we could just go R-Mag. It catches Pyukumu, and it catches whatever this thing is gonna do. Alright, let's just hit him with the... Let's hit him with the Volt Switch, I guess. Now I'll bring in Torn. We have eject pack on this too, or eject button. So now we can bring in Volcanion, hit him with the big steamer. It's an interesting game. I don't know if we win it necessarily. It's going to be really close. The issue is we have to keep rain up, we have to keep rocks up. But then if we keep rocks up on our side, then they can just troll us back. Okay. So I don't actually want to give that Chansey a free switch in, so I'm actually going to go Pelipper here and let them recover. Oh, okay, they go Chansey anyways, sure. Okay. Now they're going to get rocks up and then sack Sableye. But I think that's fine. Okay. Now they'll sack Sableye. Yep. And now they bring Pyukumu in. I guess we can go for one Ice Beam. Yeah, I don't mind going Ice Beam here because we want to reset our thing anyways. Okay, we get the freeze instantly. Okay, that should just be game. Honestly, it's not like our opponent was favored to win this endgame anyways, but this is nice for us. This is definitely nice for us. Alright, awesome. And that was OU Premier League week number 1 win versus I Can't Win. That's how you pronounce that, the word. It's a Vietnamese last name. But if you guys enjoy this tour content, make sure to like and subscribe, and also let me know if you want to keep seeing me play OUPL. It's not going to be an SVOU. It's just going to be SMOU. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed regardless. Peace, and take care. Much love. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to drop, but whatever. I figure while this video is already recorded, I may as well do a post-game analysis of what went down. So essentially on matchup, I have Toxic Swampert, I have Rest Manaphy. These are two pretty solid win conditions into stall, but it depends on their sets. Like for example, Pyukumu with Rest is basically game over. Like I have to play perfectly around something like that. And something like Chansey and Zapdos are also really annoying troll Pokemon in SM stall. So basically off lead, I'm like, you know what, I just need to get my rain up. If he leads Sableye like a noob, like not that I think he's a noob, but if you would lead Sableye like a noob, it's a free Pelipper into Manaphy. And then it's free like double into Tornadus, start applying pressure, etc, etc. But I will say, it is really important that the fact that he didn't actually lead Sableye meant that Swampert could get rocks up really, really easily without even having to second guess it for myself. Like that's a really, really big deal. So turn 1, he leads Chansey to get up his rocks. I think that's smart, but the drawback of obviously having a Sableye in prevents me from getting up rocks, but it is what it is. Let's see, we just go for Defog and then Hurricane. Hurricane is because I honestly didn't know what the Zapdos was going to do. I didn't know if it was like just going to try to like Volt Switch or like Heat Wave or something like that. But I was like, you know what, we might as well try to see if something else doubles in here. Just to play aggressive. Versus stall, you need to make sure every turn goes well for you, and you need to make sure you keep with the aggression really well. So here, very easy rocks play for me, and here I'm thinking, there's no chance he's gonna keep in Pyukumu on something like a Magierna or a Manaphy coming in, or like even Torn. Torn is super free versus this, so I actually expect him to go Zapdos instead, or like a Defogger, like Gliscor maybe. But He makes the play of going into Chansey. We get the Tox. This is Tox landing on this means, okay, free Waterfall. Even if he clicks Toxic or Heal Bell back to us, we can just spam Waterfall and he's done. So here we go for the Waterfall. And then now we know, okay, now he knows that we're Toxic. We're willing to stay in. He's going to go for it himself. This is a really big play because it keeps his Pyukumu just low enough for our mana fee. And then now we can just get a free U-turn off because he doesn't want it to get knocked off. He doesn't want to get taunted if we were taunt. So a lot of things for him to respect there. And then Pelipper is a free mana fee. Sableye is a free mana fee like I've been saying. And now I click Surf here because he could technically hard switch Pyukumu, predicting Tail Glow. And here, he makes a really, really nice play here. You got to respect game because he recognizes, like, I'm in a pretty cooked position. I need to make some plays to have any chance. He knows that I have to respect the Z on the Zapdos after he build Mag and Pyukumu to not have Z. So he makes a very nice play, clicking Toxic into my Swampert. In hindsight, I probably should have, like, sacked Volcanion or something, to be completely honest, but it's fine. I think despite that, this position is very winnable. So he goes mad because he lives Earthquake, so he's just trying to Pain Split, stall Toxic on us. But for me, I'm like, whatever, I'll just go to my own mag and just click Volt Switch. And since we never got ejected from the Zapdos earlier, we can just freely go Torn and get ejected here. Bring in Steamer, which he thinks is Specs. Instead, we're Scarf. So Steamer forces him to go Sableye as a sack. And then he makes another nice play here. He knows that I don't want my Steamer in versus Chansey. So he actually doubles the Chansey here to keep the Sableye sack, which means that he can sack it to Manaphy if needed, which is what he does right now. He sacks Manaphy. Then he brings a Pyukumu. And the reason I can click Ice Beam for free and just fish is because there's only 3 turns of rain left after I would double out here. So I might as well just fish for a freeze until I can bring like Tornadus in, and then I can reset rain with Pelipper. But at this point, after the freeze, it's definitely game over. We wrap it up quite nicely, and yeah, it's just Jove. GG to our opponent. I think, you know, in hindsight, in the video, I was like, this is a pretty bad matchup, but I think I had the tools and the surprise factor to, because this is not a commonly known rain team. So the tools and the surprise factor allowed me to kind of take advantage of him not really, you know, expecting any of my sets. And that really was able to let me get the victory. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Peace.